When I could just walk into Michael's craft store, it always made me feel good and empowered. All I needed to craft amazing things were the right supplies. As anyone who participated in the Monday night Sacred Roots could tell you, I am an aspirational, meaning ambitious and hopeful crafter. So when I heard about the safer at home and the closing of non-essential businesses, I really wanted to get to Michael's, not to hoard supplies. I would never hoard anything. But I just wanted to pick up a few things for some home projects for the kiddos. Some things to keep us busy, to create, to give us a sense of purpose and hope. I truly am an aspirational crafter. But no, I didn't pick this up at Michael's. Several years ago, I was hiking in the high desert of New Mexico when I came across the skeletal remains of some cattle. Dry white bones just lying in the grass, and I picked them up and I brought this one home. One bone, much like what we would see if we shared the Spirit's vision given to the prophet Ezekiel. A vision of a valley of dry, sun-bleached, white skeletons. The bones standing for, or more accurately, lying around, representing dried up hopes, dreams, the desecrated and desolate lives of the people of God who have been dragged away from everything they knew, their homes, their temple, their synagogues, their places of worship. It's called exile, a taste of which many of us may feel we are living right now. Out of fear, out of love for others, subject to the whims and wishes of a microscopic yet powerful virus, our livelihoods, and for some, their very lives taken, stolen away. Of course, in these days, some people with real skills, those who can actually use a craft and stitch or sew, can use their time, their fabrics, their elastics to make not just a dress for some doll or a hat for a dog, but a mask that will save a life. But unfortunately, as I said earlier, my craftability, my skills are only aspirational. In the prophetic vision, God's going to make these dry old bones stand up and rattle together. But what is needed is not a hot glue gun and some glitter. It is the Ruach. That's the Hebrew word for the Spirit of God, holy breath, sacred wind. And where and when it blows, it brings life and hope and breath. Perhaps you already knew the word aspiration has two definitions. One being hopefulness and ambition, desire or goal, and the second being the action and process of drawing breath. So can we, in these days, when we may see ourselves, our culture, our world as a valley of dry bones, hopeless and despairing, when this disease seeks to rob us of the very breath of life, let the words of the prophet Ezekiel, this inspired picture of a people of bones being breathed new life, help us to not only give thanks for every breath we can take, but also give thanks for the God who wills life for all people, so that we imagine as well that the Spirit, God's powerful Ruach, the breath of life that defies death, is part of us, that with every inhalation, with every aspiration, we can be recreated into a people who are hopeful, full of hope, crafted to be aspirational. Amen.